Have you ever wondered if better ingredients really make a better biscuit? Well, if you've never wondered that very specific question before, I did, and we compared Sprouts versus Great Value for you. So we did unbleached all-purpose flour from both of the different stores, and honestly, the biggest difference here was the price. The Great Value stuff was about half the price of the stuff from Sprouts, and other than that, there was really no difference I could find. The taste, the texture, the smell, the feel. Yes, I did taste and smell the flours, and there was no real difference here. I personally will probably go for the Great Value stuff if I'm ever gonna buy this again, and it's just because of price. And then we used the baking powder and baking soda just from some name brand stuff we had laying around because I couldn't find store brands for each of them. Next up is the Great Value butter, and this is the same old Great Value butter that we've been using in the past. It's that pale yellow, tastes like butter, nothing really out of the ordinary or exceptional. And then we got the eggs. Again, these eggs that we have here from Walmart, they're a little kind of sad pale yellow color, and you don't really notice it unless you compare it to other eggs, but they taste just fine when you cook them plain, and I've never really had any issues with them. And this buttermilk, it was just some random brand of buttermilk that Walmart had because it didn't have a store brand. And mixing everything together, there's nothing really remarkable here that happened. Honestly, the technique really is the important part, and I think I did a pretty good job with these. I ended up shredding the butter with the cheese grater. That always makes it taste fantastic. And then I did the exact same thing here with Sprouts. So the Sprouts butter actually looked really similar to the Walmart stuff, but the taste was quite a bit different. It was a little bit richer, but it also cost $1.50 more. So, you win some, you lose some. And then mixing everything together, if you ever make biscuits, I definitely recommend grating the butter and then mixing it by hand. It's way easier. And then you roll it out into some flour, and this is the Sprout stuff. So I'm just cutting those biscuits out with a glass to get a good even size. And they look pretty good. The baking soda, powder, and butter in here really makes them raise up quite a bit. You'll see here in just a second. And then the Walmart ones, there was really no difference here. If you're looking at the dough compared to dough, they're basically the same. We brushed them again with a buttermilk and egg wash and put some flaky salt on top, and then bam, here's what they look like. These are the Walmart ones up first, and my goodness, they were so good. You can see all that steam coming off when they're fresh. Oh, they were so good. And then next up is the stuff from Sprouts. And if you look closely at the two, you can tell that there's absolutely no freaking difference. These are the same thing. I couldn't tell any difference taste-wise between these. We even had some of our friends try samples of them, and no one on a blind taste test could really tell which is which. And I honestly agree with them. There might be a slight difference between butter, but I think it was all in my head. And really the moral of the story here is homemade biscuits are amazing. If you've never made them before, you gotta try them. This recipe was just a one from Joanna Gaines, really simple one we found on the internet. You can make them basically however you want. There's some other great YouTube recipes as well, so I would highly recommend trying these. Use any ingredients you want. It's going to turn out great. It's really all about technique here. So if you like what you see, let us know. Give us a comment what to do next. Like, subscribe, and hopefully we will see you next time in the next video.